Greetings, everyone. I wanted to try to do this different style of video. This is something that I wanted to put up, make a little bit different, and just talk about kind of my thoughts and how I feel about everything. Because while we're all quarantining and trying to keep our social distancing, I think it's very important that we also do not distance our feelings and emotions. I know we as YouTubers like to entertain, and by entertaining we like to, I don't know, we try to put up a wall, and I know I most certainly do. I try to like to put up a very thick wall of how I feel, and then it comes out in certain avenues, so Twitter has definitely been that type of outlet for me when I want to be more personable, and it's definitely more of a visceral feeling, I believe, and it does help me cope, especially in these times of social distancing and you want to talk to somebody and you want to just screaming out to the world. Now you do have like your circles and everything that you do want to talk to, and you want to air out those things that you have on your mind, and you want to feel somewhat heard and validated and everything. And these are scary times, especially when it comes to the coronavirus and everything is shutting down and everything is closed. And today, upon hearing like so many people are losing their jobs, and they're not going back to work, and so there's millions of Americans that lost health care because of it. It's horrifying to think that this is the state of the world. And I have my opinions about how things should be and how things should be different, but it doesn't really matter at this point, because we're past that. We're past the point of just kind of pointing fingers and blaming, and I know that I love doing that, but it doesn't really change where we are now. So this is just more of a an endless conscious stream of thought that I believe, for the most part, we're all going to be good. We're all going to be fine. We're all going to be back to the way it was, or at least I hope we are. I think there's going to be just a lot of things that will change. I think the world is definitely going to move in a direction where we're all going to be much different in how we're going to look back on these times. And much how like 9/11 occurred, and you can't remember a time, or I'll say like pre 9/11, where you were able to get on a plane, or you can even walk to the gate without being stopped by TSA. You can go into like the food courts. Now you can't even go to the food courts unless you get past TSA and you have a plane ticket, those sort of things. Now we're going to be looking at these days and going, wow, I can't remember what life was like before coronavirus hit, because this is going to get worse. But at the same time, there are seeds that are blossoming, even in these times where it may seem we're as worse as it could be. We can use these opportunities to become better and grow better and make better content and become more creative and become better human beings to one another. And you're seeing that. You're seeing that in real time, and it's beautiful. I am pretty excited about what things are going to be like after all this is over. I don't think it's going to be over, because, viruses are kind of hard to kill, and you're going to be hearing about coronavirus for a long time, even if a vaccine is made. At the same time, I think once, people are able to go out and see each other and be around each other, and there's happiness in the world, then finally one day, then we can all, well, we're not going to laugh about it. I'm pretty sure nobody's going to look back at this moment and laugh about it, but I'm pretty sure that we're all going to look back at these times and know that it made us all stronger in the long run. So I'm pretty excited to seeing what happens next, I guess, even though it's very scary for me and for a lot of different people. So that's just kind of my thoughts about it all. It's strange to be kind of sitting in this apartment and just locking myself away like I'm Rapunzel, except I don't have long hair, and I'm not going to throw it out a window because there's bugs out there. Actually, there's a lot of bugs. There was a wasp that was flying around the other day, and it actually got inside my apartment. I don't know why and how a wasp got inside, but it got inside. I mean, it certainly wasn't crawling in my hair, but what if it did? Then I would have a wasp nest inside my hair. That would really suck. And I have dreads, which makes it much difficult. But that was an odd tangent, and I hope that you followed along with me on that one. Thanks for listening, and I hope you guys all at least find some positivity out there. If not, find something that you're good at. Work on a hobby, actually. Do whatever it is that you can to take your mind off of all of this, if you have to. Even if you start a YouTube channel, now's a perfect time to do it. Actually, you can make whatever you want. You don't have to follow any sort of template. You can be you, which is really what all YouTube is and should be. I mean, all the late night hosts are virtually YouTube anyway, as what I'm looking at on the late night shows. So, but thanks for listening to 7 minutes of rambling about coronavirus and the wasp that got in my apartment. I appreciate you all. I will see you all tomorrow. And there goes the AC. It's really loud now. Okay, I'm out.